Welcome back, everyone. Just after a 9:15, and we've been upgraded to a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather. And it's actually not where you think it may be coming from. Again, mainly around the Triad and up to the north and east. It's actually because of this line beginning to move in. And while I don't think we necessarily see severe weather from this system, you can already start to see it starting to fade. Remember, all this lightning in eastern Kentucky and into western West Virginia. Yeah, it's not really showing up anymore. What I think actually might happen, we're tracking some showers making their way in from the south and west. When it meets at the confluence here with, it's not necessarily a front, it's actually what we call a cold pool. It's kind of a front in front of the front, if you will. When these two things meet, it could create a little bit of spin. We're not really talking about a widespread tornado outbreak or anything like that. No devastating long track tornadoes, but don't be shocked if we see a little spin up or two start to show up on radar as we move into late morning and early afternoon hours. Your News 2 weather team, of course, has your back. The main event, though, that does arrive overnight tonight into our Friday morning. No tornado threat. We're mainly just talking about rain and wind, more of really the rain rather than the wind. And even then, yeah, a lot of that actually may get shut out thanks to this cold front that will start to move through. Again, that rain that we're tracking up in West Virginia is actually well ahead of the front. It won't arrive until really about noon on Friday, but as it starts to push through again, so too does it push the moisture down to the south and east. Normally we love seeing cold fronts this time of year, especially since we're in a drought. They usually mean rain. Well, in this case, it actually may be shutting us out of that much needed moisture. That's not to say, though, let me be very clear, that we stay completely dry. I will say our in-house model is really not handling that system up to the north very well. It has that front completely falling apart, at least the rain in front of it. I think at least some of it will make it through, and then any sort of little super showers, we call them, these spin up little showers that start to make it towards our direction. And it won't be many of them, but a couple of them, yeah, could start to show some rotation. We'll continue to keep you posted on that. Again, heading into the afternoon, got to watch out for a few strong severe storms. We'll see about that, mainly gusty winds and localized heavy rainfall. But then in comes that tropical moisture. And right now, our in-house model isn't very impressed, but I will say it keeps waffling back and forth. When I came in at around 3 o'clock this morning, it was showing widespread heavy rain. Now it's still showing widespread rain, but not nearly as heavy as it was about 6 hours ago. So again, do expect rain mainly after midnight and before 8 a.m. tomorrow. It still will be windy at times, especially as that front begins to move through. Temperatures will cool down a little bit into our Friday and our Saturday. Quite windy as well for our Friday. Gusts close to 30 miles per hour. They will be close to 30 to 35 today before that tropical moisture streams in. Overall, drier into our Father's Day weekend. Yeah, Dad's Day itself, first day of summer, certainly feeling like summer. Mid to lower 90s, at least for the weekend. Lower humidity for rain chances start to build back in on Monday.